Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's Fridays, 2 days from Sunday. We call it the weekend. I call it 2 days from Sunday. And so glad to be here. Redirect. That's right. Redirect. That's what we're going to talk about on this morning. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And I got a word for you. We've been dealing with Mark 8, 22 or so and following. And we've been talking about this whole piece about how the blind man was healed, and Jesus put spittle on his eyes and healed him. He walked, he saw men as trees, and then he saw them clearly. We've been dealing with that all week. Today, we wrap it up. Redirect. Mark 8:26. But before we do that, let's just talk a little bit. Let me get a word out to all the brothers, if you're watching, if you're in the O'Fallon area, if you're in the St. Louis Metro East area, then please meet me tomorrow morning. Meet me tomorrow morning at the Fairview Heights Rec Center, 8 to 10. 8 to 10. We're getting our PSA test. That's right. Prostate cancer is a huge killer of black men, of men in general, but black men in particular. My father passed from prostate cancer. And one of the ways that you can know what's going on with your prostate and get ahead of all of that, of course, is to get your PSA. So I just want to challenge all of the brothers, please get your PSA and meet me tomorrow at Fairview Heights Rec Center from 8 to 10. We got breakfast, we got giveaways, we got a lot of things going on, and you're going to hear the testimony of one of our good brothers who is a prostate cancer survivor. But let me greet some people. Let's get into the word on this morning. Wow, good morning, Cynthia. How are you on this morning? Tell Brother John, tell Nate it's gonna be okay. I know we lost one of our major defensive players for the Cowboys. Tell him it's gonna be all right. He can come to the altar. I pray for him. Brother Nesbitt, how are you on this morning? Anna, how are you on this morning? Elder Jan, how are you on this morning? Barbara, how are you? My boy, Big Al, how you doing, man? I hope all is well and goes. We're praying for you. You already know. Good morning, Liz. How are you on this morning? Jewel, how are you on this morning? Brother Pope, how is the convocation coming along? Elder Mobley, how are you? Carolyn, how are you on this morning? Greet a couple of more folk, and then we're going to get right into the word. I'm a little bit late, but that's all right. It's better late than never. Good morning, Pamela. How are you on this morning? Good morning, Elder Jan. How are you? Diane, how are you? Verena, how are you guys on this morning? Vicky, how are you on this morning? Look, it's all about this morning. Redirect. Put that in the chat area. Now, I hope you're going to church this Sunday. Shout out your man or woman of God and the house of worship that you will attend. Put that in the chat area so others can grab a hold of that. If you're in this area, if you're in the shadow of the arch, come and check New Life out. I got a word for you. Trust when I tell you, I got a word for you on this coming Sunday. Do not miss it. One last shameless plug, and that is this. Brothers, please meet me, Fairview Heights Rec Center, 8 to 10 tomorrow. We're going to get our PSAs checked. We're going to get ahead of any kind of cancer situation. It's better to be ahead of it than behind it. Trust when I tell you. Redirect. That's what we're dealing with on this morning, is that one word, redirect. The text to talk to take away 5 minutes or less. Here we go. Mark 8:26. Mark 8:26. And it says this, and he being Jesus, sent him away to his home, saying, do not even enter the village. Now, remember, they brought the man to Jesus, begged Jesus to heal him. Jesus does so. And the interesting thing is, Jesus first takes him out from them and the village. Now here at the end, Jesus redirects him. Why? What's going on? 3 things I want to grab and give to you right now. 3 things real quick. Number 1, Jesus can see what you don't see. Jesus can see what you don't see. You need to let Jesus redirect you because he can see what you don't see. Isaiah 46:10 says he knows the end from the beginning. Revelations 22:13 says that he is the Alpha and Omega. In other words, he stepped out of eternity into time, but already knowing what's going to happen. The end from the beginning, Alpha and Omega. Number two, Jesus is our GPS. How many of you use your nav, your navigational system in your car? Jesus is our GPS. Put this in the chat area, because Jesus is positioning you for success. GPS stands for God positioning you for success. God is positioning you for success. Joshua 1:7 has it. Joshua 1:7 says this: do not go to the right nor the left. If that doesn't sound like a nav system, I don't know what is. Don't go to the right or the left, but go straight ahead, and you will come into success. You'll come into success. He is your GPS, God positioning you for success. Number three, the third thing is this: Jesus tells us, ain't nothing in these streets for you. What does he tell the man? Go home. Go home. Don't go to the club. Don't go to cousin's house. Don't go to the crack house. Don't go. Just go home. Go home. Get out these streets. That's what Jesus is saying. Get out these streets. What's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway is this: Jesus is with us in our going out and our coming in. Psalms 121. He knows our going out and our coming in. Hey, the Lord be with you today. His face shine upon you and give you peace. I hope you have a great weekend and that you're in somebody's church or watching this Sunday. God bless you. God bless you. I'll see you Monday morning with more Morning Manna. Share the manna. If it bless you, bless somebody else. God bless you. Bye now.